So for the lecture tapes, I've introduced the speakers, but I've yet to introduce myself. So rather than run the extreme risk of having James introduce me, I'll just say that my name's Alfred Charles Snyder. I'm the Edwin W. Lawrence Professor of Forensics at the University of Vermont. Everyone calls me Tuna. And I'm just going to tell you a very short story about what happened to me. You know, in grade school, I was a discipline problem. I was always talking when I wasn't supposed to. And that in itself was a wonderful thing because early in grade school I had been a stutterer. You know those people who can't get the words out. I had that very seriously in early elementary school, and the way they test reading is to have you read out loud, at least in those days. So of course I was put in the lowest reading group even though I read fairly well. So I just became very disenchanted with school, not interested in it. I wanted to make the teacher's job difficult. I was really a pain to have in the classroom. And if I got sent to the principal's office for discipline, that was fine by me because I thought just being in school was discipline. It wasn't that I had anything against learning. I just wanted to learn what I wanted to learn when I wanted to learn it and in my own way. And so, you know, if I could get out of the classroom, that was fine for me. Then I was in the 7th grade, and they changed the way the class day was operating. So that at the end of the day, there was an elective period. You could select what you wanted. And you could select from chorus, study hall, or debate. Now I knew that study hall wasn't going to happen for me because I was disruptive, I would get kicked out, and so I decided to join chorus because I could spend some time with some nice girls, get to know them a little better, sing with them, and I did that, so I got thrown out of chorus, and so I had to go to debate, my last chance. So I was in debate, and about the second day, the teacher said, well, you're always talking, why don't you be in the debate? So I said, okay. So the next day I was in a debate, and I don't think I was very good. In fact, I know I was bad. But I found myself talking to the class, and they were listening, and the teacher was listening. And I said, finally, this is the way education is supposed to be. And what happened is that I learned a new way of education. Debate showed me a way that in school I could pursue things that were interesting to me, that I could develop advocacy on my own level, and also it taught me how to work with my teacher, because after I would perform, the teacher would say, well, you did this well, you needed to do that a little better, try this way, and then I would do it again. And I learned a repetitive cycle of learning that worked for me, so school didn't. Had it not been for that crucial day in the 7th grade, I'm sure that I would be clearing dishes from tables, right? Living off my father's money, which he has now given away to my sister, and I would probably be unhappy, and I wouldn't have the soft hands of a college professor. I'd have the rough hands of someone who digs ditches and does manual labor. So debate really changed my life for the better and has given me opportunities to travel and learn and meet great people. So when you hear me say that I'm committed to debate, it's not just because I get paid, I have a job. It's because I'm very personally committed to debate and what it can do for people and what I have seen it do for people throughout my life. Now, whether it does something wonderful and exciting and magnetic for you, that's up to you. But the opportunity is there.